Hello. Let me put out a budget. Wait, I was wondering when you'd show up. I got the latest scoop on the Victor spoils that our many-faced friend has set his sights on. We visited the Coliseum of late. There's a tourney in the works, and it's looking to be a big one. The Mithril Cup, sponsored by none other than Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. Is that the same people from before, or was that different? They say that Master Firgis will be furnishing the prizes himself from his personal collection. Small wonder it's captured the attention of Mr. Sticky Fingers. You are familiar with the concern, yes? It's only the largest mining interest in the Sultanate, after all. Okay, I guess it's probably not the people from before. The chairman, Master Firgis, sits on the syndicate and possesses such wealth that rumor has it he could buy half the realm if he chose to. He's also renowned for being something of a martial arts enthusiast. Bit of a godbert on our hands. With his position affording him little opportunity to test his own skills, he settles for living vicariously through the exploits of others. It's a sponsorship of tournaments like the Mithril Cup. I'm kinda hoping it's like the Samurai one. Actually, was that the Mithril Cup? It might have been the Mithril Cup. My colleague Ganelon is an old dog covering the tourney as we speak. If we're to track him down, I bet he'd be able to give us something to get our investigation started. Alright. So I'm gonna go change my hair real quick. So let's go to here. Change my hair real quick. Actually, it's fine. Stop here. Yes, a busy man. If you're looking for small talk, I suggest you look elsewhere. I need to be rude, Galon. She's a friend of mine. Now, let's say you share your latest findings with us. I promise I'll make it worth your while. Ellie. This is a Mithril Star reporter. Come to have a laugh at Galon's expense before returning to pen your latest front page feature? A. Oh, very well. Let's promise you'll put in a good word for me with the higher-ups, okay? Now let me tell you this. There's strange things afoot at the Coliseum. I'd imagine so. We're Hildibranding. Now, let me tell you this. There's strange... Oh, wait, sorry. Bugger all! It's a travesty, I tell you. This Rogadin? What the fuck is that Rogadin doing? What the fuck are they wearing? Hotchhue and Hymo. Whatever is the matter? And where, pray tell, is Hutchin? Oh, it's 4 of them. I fear that an unfortunate mishap has left Hutchin in no condition to fight. We're just on our way to convey the dire news to Dower Meadow. Mishap my arse. This was sabotage. Some bloody coward out there will stop at nothing to eliminate his competition. I swear on my subligar. These fuckers, what are they wearing? I mean, it's the, I mean, all the fucking early ARR stuff looks god-awful. Okay, Varus Hotch, my head stings enough with your bloody shouting. Oh, another character? Oh, it's Hutchin. So, I'm guessing this is probably the thief, our phantom thief? Hutchin, should you not be resting your wounds? Oh, but forgive your incompetent, unworthy comrade. If I had been quicker with my mantra, we would still be 4 men strong. Do not berate yourself so, Haimo. In victory and in defeat, the Montrevilles fight as one. So they're like H names and then Montreville? You bear no more responsibility for my wounds than I. Any road. I dare say I'll not be getting back into fighting Fettle by arsing around in bed. I'm ready to chant some mantras. How about the lot of you? Are they like rip-off Vandervilles? Hutchin, for you, I am always ready. Now that's what I like to hear. 1,000 mantras, and I want each one to ring out over the Sigoli. The Montrevilles? As Hutchin tells it, they took their name from a training partner they met at the Fist of Ralgeir. The man they most admire for his devotion and chiseled physique. Oh, so it's Godbert Manderville. Consider me not the least bit interested. This talk of attacks on the competitors, however, of this I would hear more. Ah yes, I mentioned that strange things were afoot. With mere days left before the Mithril Cup, a staggering number of would-be combatants have withdrawn, citing a host of curious ailments and injuries. With the list of entrants shrinking by the day, the organizers have been forced to abandon this elimination format in favor of a mass melee between what few battlers remain. Phantom Thieves Challenge. Gladiators dropping like flies? No, this is no mere coincidence. I'd speak with the individual in charge of this event. Where might I find him? Though the concerned sponsors the tourney, ah shit, whoops. This one it. Come, Koei. You have a case to crack. Let's go. You Baya from the Mithril Eye, you say? Then by all means, you're free to enter. Nice. Why are they all wearing that same fucking getup? That's so awful. I am Elliot, reporter for the Mithril Eye. Ever blinking, all seeing? You know the deal, yes. And you must be with Dower? You must be Dower Meadow. I was hoping I could ask you a few questions about the upcoming tourney. What's this fucker look like? Oh my god. Ahaha, who am I to argue with free publicity? And from a charming little thing like yourself. Ask away, me girl. He's tall. Holy shit. That said, between the challenge from that so-called Phantom Thief and now these bizarre attacks targeting the fighters, our tourney's already the talk of the town. Not that you'll see me complaining, provided someone's still left to fight, that is. You're free to investigate as you wish, but you'd be smart to exercise some caution. Needless to say, recent events... What is this guy doing? I don't know, he just stood out to me. Needless to say, recent events have everyone here a bit on edge. Why, just moments ago, one fighter almost took off another's head for insulting the color of his sibling. Looks like we've got ourselves another, eh? These two aren't in... Ah! There they are. What the hell is... Wait. Oh, no. Oh, oh, he's a little bit in front of her. Oh, okay. I was thinking that Hildibrand, like, changed up his getup or something. Here they are. Oh, and... No! And our challenger unleashes a vicious right hook as the gentleman inspector was channeling his strength for his next attack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Inspector Briardian, as efficient as ever I see. A true gentleman. Excuse violence, Inspector. You were thinking, it annoyed me. Daramedo, I presume. Tell me everything you can about the prizes for this tourney, and try to be brief. Was wondering when ye might ask. Master Fugis has spared me no expense in making the Mithril Cup the most lucrative tourney this Colosseum's ever seen. The victor will receive a true treasure from his collection. The Warden's Grace, a ring fitted with the largest sun sphere you'll find outside a card. I don't even fucking remember where Karn is. I think that was the Goblin Village? Or no, the little long-snooted people. It was vibing. The second and third place prizes are nothing to sneeze at either. But I don't care how many faces he's got. You've nothing to fear from this thief. Concern has hired an elite regiment of stone torches to watch over the vault day and night. Yes, just as... Yeah, let's go, Hildibrand! Yes, just as the brass blades were so successful in stopping the thief last time. If you want your treasures safe, go fetch them and bring them to me. And be quick about it, I haven't all day. Fear I can't do that, Inspector. After all, what proof do I have that you ain't Mr. Many-Faces in another one of his elaborate get-ups? No, if you want to get your hands on the spoils, you'll have to claim them as any other would, in battle. Alright. That I can do. As a matter of fact, with what the ranks thinned as they are, we're actively recruiting new competitors, the more the merrier, and the more lucrative at that. Har har har. Now, where our receptionists get off to? Over here, you slimy bugger. We've got some fresh blood for the melee. Who's it gonna be? I feel like we Oh? What the fuck? You called? I was just about to give the lovely Miss Aveila the grand tour. Inspector Hildibrand, look! He is purple! Yes, the most notable fact about this creature. A seed is over Nashu. This color, this overabundance of appendages. I smell a case. Ah, that's just my receptionist, Ultros. Don't be startled now, he's an ugly little bugger, but he's friendly enough. Word has he was one of many bizarre creatures born from a recent experiment with an ancient incantations at the Thaumaturge's Guild. They did do some pretty fucked up stuff. They're gonna seal him away in a hole in the desert with the others. When he opened his slobbering mouth and started pleading for his life. I just want to live in peace, I'll do anything. Anything. So the management hired him to perform odd jobs around the Colosseum. And am I ever glad they did. I tell ya, this job ain't glamorous, but it sure has its perks. Oh, delicious morsel. Oh. Oh, fuck off, Ultros. I know not who you are or where you hail from, and I do not care. If you dare challenge me, my Tempest Blade will show you no mercy. Okay. Forgot about your case, Inspector. There is only one who will claim the victor's spoils, and that is me. Okay. Bye-bye now. Ah, fuck you, Ultros. Oh, I just love it when she talks tough. Now, who's the chump who wanted to get a pummeling by my lovely little Avie? Ah, fuck you, Ultros. They're all looking at me. Yep, Though a gentleman takes far more pride in rescuing fair damsels than fighting them, I fear we have little recourse. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall do what must be done. You do look like a Wait, what? Oh. Hear that clink clink clinkin'? That's the sound of gil pouring into our coffers when the public finds out that a true Eorzean hero will be stepping into the ring to fight for my mithril cup. And I reckon your friend could tag along too. Show him where to sign, Ulti. Alright. I suppose we have as good a chance as any. Now we just need to make sure that she doesn't come down with some curious injury. I'll be fine. That gladiatrix, Avila, was it? Seemed quite certain of her chances of victory. Suspiciously certain, I would say. I don't know about that. It just seemed overconfident. Aha, I'm already 10 steps ahead of you, Inspector. That Ultros fellow seemed most knowledgeable about Miss Avila. Come, Nashu, the investigation is afoot. As much as that sounds like an amazingly productive line of investigation, I suggest that our first priority is to keep Kuwei safe here. Let's return to Ganelon and see what else he can tell us of these mysterious attacks on the combatants. Very well, I shall leave that task to you. I have a lead of my own to investigate. Should you uncover any new information, I trust you will share it with me at the first opportunity. We didn't exactly do that last time. We might be better about it this time. You again? I've already told you that. What? Enter the tourney, you say? Are you out of your bleeding mind? You have a suspicion or two, which I'm happy to share with you, but in the end, you have to protect yourself, you hear? So I've been asking around. It seems that more than a few of the fighters who pulled out of the tourney were scheduled to fight a warrioress by the name of Avila. Now, I can't make any promises, but my instincts tell me this girl is bad news. Don't take it from me when you hear it. When you can hear it from someone who crossblades with her just a few days ago. Go by the name of Raging Rat. Hell yeah, I love that name. Let's go get Raging Rat. Had the misfortune of being matched up with Avila in the preliminary round, and earned himself a right bruising from it all. Last I heard, he was resting back at the Pugilist Guild. Oh, the Pugilists. You're the Raging Rat? Some rather oversized rat. Oh, it's a very mousy face, though. Come to have a good laugh at old Raging Rat's expense, Avi? Well, you're not the first, I say. It's not a man in this entire realm with an ounce of sympathy. Greetings, good sir. How fortunate you are today that your guest is Hildibrand Vanderbilt, gentleman and inspector. Now, if you would, please enlighten me as to how exactly that you were beaten to a bloody pulp by Miss Avila. Gentlemen, my arse. Have ye not a wit of delicacy? Never ye mind. Look, the records may say I lost, but I'll admit to nothing of the sort. I'll shout it at the top of my lungs if no one else will. The girl doesn't fight fair. Tempest Blade? Some kind of foul sorcery, if you ask me. Mark my words, that girl's up to no good. If she weren't so damned easy on the eyes, she'd be rotting in jail as we speak. The girl's Alamegan, or haven't ye heard? You know how it is with those refugees. Why fight with honor when you've got nothing to lose? Yes, and why not disparage an entire people in one pathetic attempt to salvage your sorry pride? Damn! This one's a real piece of work, Koei. Let's be on our way. I didn't mean no offense, miss, just telling it like it is, as it were. Perhaps it truly is some manner of sorcery, as the fellow says. Perhaps she works with an accomplice. She didn't strike me as the magic-wielding type. If I were a betting woman, I'd put my gill on the ladder. Ah, Miss Elliot, the thrill of the chase has struck a chord with you as well. Yes, I can see it in the wrinkles beneath your eyes. Aw, you dickhead. We might very well make an inspectress of you yet. I'll give you a good wrinkly and sensitive bore. Ahem. If what the man says is true, it's likely that her fellow Alamegans might sympathize with her plight. An accomplice would hardly be out of the question. Yes, I can see it now. Two unfortunate souls, shunned by those around them, united by destiny and a common sense for and a common desire for justice. Ample appendages whirling wildly, sending gusts of wind flying every which way. Avila and Ulti, a match made in the heavens. Were it any more obvious, I could have solved this case without leaving my home. Incredible! Your powers of deduction never fail to amaze, Inspector. What is it with you two and that infernal octopus? Master Ulchok should still be at the Colosseum. Let's hurry before he slithers back to whencesoever he came. No words. Okay. Peace out. Guess we're just going to the Colosseum. What's this? I'll kill you and make you die. Seems oddly like... Who the fuck is a Bobo Nemo? Suave Southern Dandy, Franz the Fair. Okay. And look over yonder. Behold, those exquisite legs, those stylish tentacles, the unearthly undulations of his squirmy, squishy body. Yes, our friend Ulti is a most fascinating creature indeed. Behold how he carefully eyes the gladiatrix before him. What manner of mischief is he plotting? I think he's just fucking horny. He speaks. Yes, this is most suspicious indeed. I think he's just perverted. Oh ho, what is this? The girl has fled in a panic. Our friend Ulti appears to be discouraged. Look at the way his shoulders sag, or how they would sag if he had shoulders. Oh, peace. Our quarry is on the move. Quickly, Nachu, we must pursue. side, I guess. Mr. Olty seems to have found himself another gladiatrix. What might he be plotting this time? Look at those succulent legs, Aragon. They taste just as wonderful in a good marinara sauce. Oh my god. Mmm, marinara sauce. Ah, he speaks. And another girl rushes off. Whatever did he say to her? He looks so sad. Shall we douse him in lemon butter and put him out of his misery, Inspector? What is he doing with these girls anyways? I like the lemon butter idea. I'm be crazy, but I think he likes them? Yeah, he's just a horny bastard. What the fucking Costco? Godbert's back! Poor Master Olchos didn't seem to have much luck with the ladies, speaking only for myself. I'd love to have him for dinner, perhaps in a nice lemon butter sauce. Again. What the fuck are you wearing? Poor misunderstood Olty. Here we suspected him of criminal activity, when in truth he was just a gentle soul, luckless in love. Oh, Olty, can you find in your squishy, slimy heart to forgive us? Yes, yes, now perhaps we should return to our investigation. If Avila is as suspicious as they say, perhaps we should follow her around for a bit. Dower Meadow back at the Coliseum should be able to enlighten us as to her whereabouts. An excellent idea, Miss Ellie, but I have a better one. Let us return to the Coliseum and speak with Dower Meadow. From him we shall ascertain Miss Avila's whereabouts, upon which we shall follow her to see if she is indeed as suspicious as they say. Come, Nashu, the investigation awaits. Oh. Don't think Uncle Olty didn't see you following me? Uncle Olty? What's the big idea, eh? I'm nothing more than a stupid octopus. Gwee. Or am I? Wow, come on now. I just want what any octopus wants. A cute girl, untold riches, and the admiration of millions. Can't Uncle Olty dream? Little kids hate to ink and run. Then again, I am an octopus. Is it even an octopus? Does it, like, still count as an octopus? Hello, Dower Meadow. Yes, what is it this time? I'm a busy man. Looking for Avila, you say. She said something about sharing a flagon with her countrymen. Or the coffer and coffin. I reckon you might still find her there. I'll warn you though, if you're smart, you'll keep your distance from that one. That poor bugger Gamelon tried to interview her for an article. Thought the girls were gonna rip his head clean off. How can I put this? She doesn't seem to take kindly to being asked questions of a personal nature, if you catch my drift. That said, if you're looking for a good sparring match to warm you up for the tourney, that might just be the ticket. Har har har. I can assure you, there will be no need for gratuitous fisticuffs, my good sir. With my remarkable powers of espionage, you'll ascertain all the information we need without the fiery lass even being alerted to our presence. Let us be off. Ah, I have such confidence. Oh, wait, no, that's a different quest. Way over here. Oh, is it the triple triad place? Oh. Behold, the lovely Miss Avila, just as predicted. Let us keep watch from here, so as not to set off the girl's famed temper. How many times must I tell you, there is no cause for concern, the spoil shall be mine. It may as well be written stone. Do you realize what this means? We have suffered, and suffered long, but my victory shall mark a new era. Just as Raban Alden won a new life for himself in the Colosseum, I shall win a new life for our people. The prize that I shall claim will bolster the wealth of her people 1,000, no, 10,000-fold. In a land where wealth is power. Will be kicked to the gutter by the old ons no more. And with that, I must be off to the Nanawa mines to meet my sister. Okay. Miss Avila's self-assurance is ever a sight to behold. I deduce that my own chances of felling her on the field of battle are infinitesimal. Hildibrand, you're a fucking demigod. I could have told you that before you signed up. Come now, we have a suspect to pursue. Wee-hee-hee! Trying to steal Avila from Uncle Ulti's tentacles, are you? I'm afraid that isn't going to happen. Please stop referring to yourself as Uncle Ulti. It's awful. Yes, Uncle Ulti's homemade explosive will see that this is the end of the road for you. Does that make me a bad octopus? Yes. Yes, it does. It makes you terrible. Ah, the distinctive smell of fire sand. Another one of your handcrafted explosives, I take it, not you? Heavens no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate to be one of mine. Do you think whoever crafted this would be willing to give me a lesson? They're on to me. Preposterous. Could it be that Musclehead isn't as stupid as he looks? I see. In any event, I shudder to think of what might happen if an unsuspecting passerby chanced upon such a hazardous object. Allow me. Heave-ho. You gotta be kidding me. Do you just fucking throw it at the octopus? Where even was the here? Okay. There's some... No. That maiden in mining garb must be the sister of whom Miss Avila spoke. Let us listen a bit closer. That we agreed, no hard labor until your leg is healed. I swear, sometimes I think you were born solely to give your poor sister headaches. Says the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Perhaps someday you'll understand that your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Worry not, Hegelina. I have taken all the necessary precautions. The Warden's grace is as good as ours. Even the most modest estimates value its worth at some 30 million gil. Do you realize what this means? Necklaces from Esthames, sunset dresses, all the luxuries you've ever wanted will be yours. The poor little girls in shabby clothes, objects of pity and scorn for the old Dawn, upper crust, those days are over. After I claim victory, we will take our rightful place at the top of society. I don't know, Avi. Both is well and good and all, but when I see you stand tall in the Colosseum, hundreds of thousands cheering your name, I am proud. No matter how humble our birth, if we stand strong and stand together, this alone is all the wealth I ask for. That is your problem, Hedgelina. You've always been too quick to settle for less than you're worth. But worry not, for your sister is watching over you. I will do this for us. Now I must return. God forbid one of those prying reporters overhears us. Uh-oh. As my Avi, unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. May the gods smile on you, sister, and be safe. Oh. A more moving display of sisterly love I have not seen. And yet, I fear it has afforded us little in the way of prospective clues. Soon Avil's accession with victory runs even deeper than we imagined. That said, I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world too, you see. Ah. Spectre, do you hear what I just heard? Look, kids. Uncle Ulti, I hate that fucking title that he's provided himself with. Uncle Ulti has had it up to here with you. Do you think you could just fall in this pit and die like a good little girl? Wee-hee-hee, I'm talking to you, Mrs. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step closer, closer. Ah. Not you, you idiot. Ahem, no need for concern, friends. I have simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground. And I am pleased to report that there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary. Our hero. Now, shall we return to Ul'dah? The Mithril Cup will be starting before long. The last thing we want after all this is to lose our bout by forfeit. Could it be? Did that musclehead dive straight into my trap to save his companions? He's obviously incredibly intelligent. But if you think that means I'm gonna show mercy on you, you've got another thing coming. Time to break out the big guns, kids. Wait a minute, I dug two pits, didn't I? Come to think of it. The second one was right around here. Oh, goodbye. Give me a break. Whatever does he think he's found this time? Yes, is something the matter? We're on something of a tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Ellie. My well-honed inspector senses are tingling. I fear a most fearsome adversary lurking about. This time, you're really up the creek without a paddle, kids. Mwahaha. Say hello to a not-so-little friend of mine from the Colosseum. He's large, he's in charge, and most of all, he's hungry. Wee hee hee. Where in the world is he? I haven't got all night. Oh. My chimera! Who is that half-naked fool? Father, could it be that aura of an unmitigated murderous rage that I felt was not our quarry, but you? Hildy, I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. And what brings you and your friends to these parts today? Just a bit of sleuth work, Father dear. And with that, we must return to Old Da. If you have not heard, your son is set to compete for the Mithril Cup. Oh, moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? A fitting second career for a Mandeville man, if I do say so myself. That muscle-bound old man is the inspector's father? Reminds me never to go to one of their family reunions. Yeah, just who is this inspector anyways? Hildy is a worthy rival, if ever there were one. Who goes there? It's the green chicken! Hildy, Kawaii, I've been waiting for this day. Oh, and Gilgamesh. Well, looky who we have here. You're quite the intimidating gent yourself. A friend of the inspector, mayhap? I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist, and I am not so much the inspector's friend as his enemy. Well, that makes two of us. Perk up, Gulliver. Because this might just might be our lucky day. There is no one in this accursed realm who can remember my... Call me what you will, friend, but heed my words. Kawaii is this formidable foe. That sounded like high praise coming from a big fella like yourself. To have such a powerhouse as a sidekick, that an inspector must be something else indeed. I know not what brings you to do battle with those two, but I warn you, you will end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. With that, I must be off. For reasons that I do not entirely understand, I am considered something of a fugitive in these parts. Wait, I will not fall so easily this time. Well, looks like I've caught my legs full. All 8 of them. Hildibrand's still here. I have a feeling he's about to get noticed. But if that adventurer is too strong to take on alone, I'll also to bring along a friend. What the fuck is it doing? A supplely twisting ring calling to mind the undulations of a creature of the sea. Yes, the inspiration has struck. Nobody here but us octopodes. You can catch him. Get his ass, Godbert. Look forward to your next life as a masterpiece, fiend. Let's go! Absolutely, what a dashing lad. In many ways. Hello, Hildibrand. Good heavens, chancing upon father like that. I dare say it's taken a year off of my life. Quite a crowd has assembled. It would seem the festivities are nigh about to commence. I had hoped to uncover more of Miss Avila's secrets, but no matter. What better place to continue my investigation than on the field of battle? Alright. Let's get this shit. The trouble with truffles. Good heavens, we haven't much time before the tourney begins. We must hasten back to the Colosseum and apprise ourselves on the rules of engagement. Ah yes, we don't even know how this thing works. To true gentlemen, the battle is not about victory or defeat, but fighting with honor. Whatever treachery or guile my opponents may employ, I must not, I will not lower myself to their levels. Go back in. Oh, there's the fucking octopus. Bumps on the head, chipped teeth. I am one shabby-looking octopus, I tell ya. They don't pay me enough for this. But that's all going to change soon, isn't it, buddy? Unga! The fuck is that thing? Ah, Master Ultros. This is the octopus we were looking for. I was hoping that you might enlighten us as to egads. Who gave you those ghastly bruises? Bruises? I fell down the stairs, that's all. I get lost. I'm a busy octopus. Bunga! Ouch. You have my sympathies, good sir. It's a challenge enough to coordinate 4 limbs, let alone 8. Is there something in... Is there someone inside your office? No. Whatever gave you that idea? I am simply, fumigating the place. For pests. Pests like yourself. Now, don't you have a battle to go fight? Bunga! Inspector, I think something is alive in there. That's just, me talking to myself. Yes, Funga, gods, yes, gods. Working as a receptionist is fun. Battered, bruised, beset by vermin, and still able to find and Find joy and fulfillment in your work? I say, Mr. Ultros, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to us all. Oh. Hey, Briardian. The fuck says funga? Like a hippogriff? Yuyubaya. Would it kill them to station me a few yalms closer to the action? Counts forbid I actually get to enjoy the tourney after all my hard work. No, it will not. Well, has your investigation borne any fruit? I see. Avila seeks to win the tourney to claim a fortune and raise her and her sister out of poverty. Furthermore, she has implied that she is taking the necessary precautions to ensure that her victory is all but certain. While trailing her, you narrowly evaded a series of dastardly obstacles, and upon your return, a strange octopus appeared, considerably worse for the wear. The evidence points to one direction. One Direction! Oh, 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 oh. Wait, no, that's big time. Wait, shit. The evidence points in one direction. The Alamegan girl and Ultros are plotting together to claim the Mithril Cup and its lucrative prize. It is not as preposterous as it sounds. I have done some research on our eight-legged friend. It would appear that Ultros has become something of a regular at Uldaw's taverns and, houses of pleasure. I did not expect they would ever reference that in-game. I suspect that he is using his inside knowledge of the workings of the Colosseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuring victory for Avila and earning himself a healthy commission. There is also the matter of the Tempest Blade that is rumored to be the source of the Alamegan girl's strength. This remains a mystery, which means that I fear your life is still in danger, Koei. One of the guards informed me that several crates of refuse from the Colosseum reception room were hastily discarded in Pearl Lane not bells ago. It is a stab in the dark, but the contents may yet provide some answers. I would ask you to bring them to me. Yes, let's go grab this shit. Well, let me see what you have found. Here you go. Now, what have we here? Yes, a spectacular assortment of innards and entrails. And what's this? A sack, even more foul-smelling than the gore it was lying in. If that can be believed. And look here, something appears to be written on the side. Sint Goats Sundries. But it would seem this merchant has had dealings with that squishy mass of tentacles. Let us pay a visit to the man and have him enlighten us as to the exact nature of their partnership. Ah. Oh, yeah, something. Oh, and over here. Oh, it's Jane Boogle. Scent goat. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning lady like yourself be looking for today? I'm sorry, madam, but if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. No exchanges, replacements, or refunds. I stand by the quality of my wares, and I expect my customers to do the same. Wait, now, did Ultros send you? I'll be asking the questions here. What exactly did you sell that ungodly creature? Why, an entire sack full of gold truffles. Can you believe it? It's like a boar creature, then? Big pig. What with the impressive price and all that, and that, distinctive aroma, they're only for the most discerning of customers. Which Mr. Ultros clearly is, as he placed another order today. Could these truffles somehow be connected to? Now I shall stop myself before I start sounding like... Hildibrand? Yep, there he is. Inspector Briardian, it wounds me that you'd sneak off to conduct your investigation without me, and to steal away here. This gentleman is not impressed. Did you find anything, Inspector? Good gods, what is that dreadful smell? Miss Ellie, I would have expected a cultured young woman like yourself to be more educated in the Epicurean arts. That is the most distinct and delightful aroma of the gold truffle, an acquired taste to be sure, but one that has won the heart of many an old gourmet. I particularly enjoy them slow-roasted, as my dear mother makes them. Roasted, you say? Why, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. Might I be so bold as to ask the recipe? It appears the productive portion of this conversation has come to an end. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let us make haste back to the Colosseum. What does Hildibrand have to say? You feel the anticipation in the air, my friend. This shall go down in Eorzean history as the greatest battle since I slew that dragon. That did actually happen, yes? We already have seen enough incompetence for the day. Well, that merchant proved to be a spectacular waste of time. Time which is in short supply. We must return to the Colosseum before the battles begin. Here's the plan, Koei. I shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Avalon in combat. Till I have ascertained the trickery behind her abilities, you're to keep a wide berth of her blade, understood? Okay. Combat time. Hello again. There you are. I was this close to starting the melee without you. Garharhar. And I'd be remiss not to tell you there's been a slight change of plans. Another contestant suffered a last-minute injury, and none other than our very own Ultros has stepped in to take his place. With everyone's favorite octopus joining you two in the fray, spectators are just pouring in, and bookmakers across the town are raking in the gill, which ain't a bad thing for us. Word has it that Master Feargeist himself is quite taken with my promotional skills. Aye, future's looking bright for old Dower Meadow it is. So what say ye? Are ye ready to get your arses kicked? Gar har har. Alright, let's go. Aye, that's what I like to hear. Ladies and gents, it's time for blades to whirl and limbs to fly. Wasn't actually an out encounter start in this match. Typical one, at least. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats and paupers, open your eyes and steel your stomachs. The Mithril Cup brought to you by your ever-charitable friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. Your concern is our concern. It's about to begin. Who will stand atop the heap of maimed bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory? Will it be the tempestuous Avila of Alamigo, Kawei, the famed warrior of light, or who is that grinning fool again? That's right, Humberbatch, agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. Let's go, Humberbatch. Or will be our 11th hour entry, Ultros, the 8-legged purple purveyor of pain. Wahaha, here I am. Did you miss me? I'd say we have a battle for the ages here, folks. Let's take your positions and let the battles begin. Let's go. Alright, you know the deal. We team up and wipe out the others, then when it's just the two of us, I'll take a dive. And you receive your share of the winnings. I have not forgotten our promise. In what way is having the two of them work together actually such a great advantage that they would win this? Let's go, Hildy! Look at Avila's blade spin. Why, she's a veritable whirlwind of death and destruction out there. They breed 'em tough in Alamigo, that's for certain. You are next. Okay. I kind of doubt that I actually get to fight. Here we go, ladies and gents. Once my buddy gets a whiff of these raw truffles, he'll be sneezing up a storm. Literally. Quafa, haha. Nothing like the rich aroma of roasted truffles. All this fine is given Uncle Ulti an appetite. Is it time for dinner yet? Wait a minute, roasted truffles? Braised in a savory sauce just like Mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds, there's a whole sack full where that came from. Middling musclehead. It's taking him so damn long. Girl's gaze gives it away. Open that gate at once. What the fuck is that thing? Oonga. What is that monstrosity? Mr. Typhon, is that your stomach I hear rumbling? Could I interest you in some roasted truffles, perhaps? What fascinating friends you have, Ulti. Why, just look at this charming little nose. Is he perhaps suffering from a case of the sniffles? There he goes. Could could it be? Avila's vaunted Tempest Blade. It was that monster all along? The girl played us all for fools! Don't look at me. It was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus. You were the one who approached me, you double-dealing fiend. I just wanted to experience the thrill of battle, you know, for my work and all. Come on, Dower, has Uncle Ulti ever lied to you? I believe so. What did I tell you? I knew there was something fishy about that Alamegan. Oh, okay. Alamegans, bears and brutes, a lot of them. We give them a home in our lands, and this is the thanks we get. Send her to Garlemald for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before I get sick. But I just wanted to. My sister. I feel for the girl. Really, my little octopus heart goes out to her. But the rules are the rules, right? Now if Uncle Ulti may be so bold. I say we call off the melee and have a final showdown between the 3 remaining competitors. That would be me and my buddy Typhon, and Kawaii here. What do you say, Mrs. Warrior of Light? That's what we want to see, old Tros, old Tros, old Tros. Why do they like him? Oh, there's the most unprecedented turn of events. Who am I to deny that we're such a passionate crowd of martial arts aficionados? The venue, Halatale Fighters, the tag team of Ultros and Typhon, versus the Warrior of Light. Who'll be left standing when the storm is settled? Be there or miss a battle for the ages? Hildibrand coming down. Oh. Was he stuck in the ceiling? I wanted to do the fight. So to review, the truffles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus's oversized crony, which would be positioned so as to appear that it was coming from the Alamegan girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their opponents with ease. Oh, shit, I should talk to Hildibrand. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. It's quite possibly the most imbecilic scheme I've ever encountered as my years as a consulting inspector. At any rate, we have no choice but to trust in your abilities now. Let's make for Halatale. He did not fight as a gentleman. This journey's turned into a right mess. With all the trouble I took preparing consolation prizes for the melee, looks like we won't be needing them after all. Of course, as long as you're bringing in the spectators and the profits, I could give a gnat's ass. A gnat's arse. Har har har. Now, I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially when one of the two is the size of a small house. So here's the deal. Why don't ye bring along some of your friends for the battle? Let's say 7 of them. That should even the odds, eh? Of course. Dragon's neck. Why is it so fucking quiet? Also, why did the octopus get so big? Jesus. Thwarted again. I feel like such a sucker. Did it get cooked? And Kawaii claims the Mithril Cup. Good show, Kawaii. Your performance has earned us front row seats at the award ceremony. This should afford us the perfect vantage point to thwart the thief. Come, let us return to the Colosseum. Right. Let's go. It was a battle for the ages, but a worthy victor has risen to claim the spoils. Now let's take a look at the relic that our champion has won. You're still here? A hold from the personal vaults of Master Fugis himself. The Warden's Grace, a timeless treasure, the likes of which our realm has never seen. One that's earned the attention of Eorzea's most prominent pilferer, Garharhar. That's a pretty shitty ring. Above you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, specters and invertebrates, the opening act dragged on over long, but don't worry not, the main event is about to begin. Oh, hey there. I know that you paid well for your seats here today, but I can assure you that my performance will not leave you disappointed. Now I invite one and all to sit back and enjoy the show. So, a distraction. Vile fiend, mark my words, you've stolen your last treasure. I swear it on the Manderville name. Oh, you fucker. I think not, Hildegard. Oh. Greg? 'Tis always a pleasure to reunite with old friends, but your timing truly leaves something to be desired. I got the fucking laugh track. Took his weapon. Kuwei bested me once, but not today. I shall have my revenge when I pierce your chest with my spear. Do you not mean your skewer? My spear! Oh yeah, green chicken. Why is there a laughter? Vile thief, is there not a shred of honor in you? Return my weapon at once. Oh ho, it seems we have an unexpected guest. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I fear attendance at today's performance is by invitation only. Why the fuck is this dude doing that? Now it's raining truffles, but the battle's already... Mr. Typhon? Just a moment. I'm sure I had a tissue here somewhere. Fu-fu-da! They're fucking gone. Alas and alack, the ring sails straight into the hands of the fiend. Giving up so soon, are we? Godbert! Godbert! Giving up so soon, are we? Those don't sound like the words of a Manderville man. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. He's so cool. But of course, brilliant father, if the ring won't come to me, I shall go to the ring. Wise just like Dalamud. Hildibrand, Hilidor, Maximilian, Manderville. Skyward as only a Manderville can! Oh no, he fucking flew past it. Father, you do not know your own strength. Oh, these fuckers again. 997, 998, 998. Oh, here he goes. Is that fucking chicken riding the fucking skewer? This man is indestructible. I don't know why he ever speaks as though his life is in danger, or he won't win. These legs, they look strangely familiar. The chicken! Ha! Put a little too much spin on that one, it seems. Not exactly as planned, but who can argue with the results? Save for one thing, this ring is a fake. But no matter, I have a feeling this will lead me to the true treasure. Till next time, friends. You've been a most attentive audience. That key, bloody hells. Guards, seize the fiend at once. Hurry up and grab him. Is this dude a fucking blue mage? What is going on? I sound almost disappointed. Too late, sir. The second prize, the Ring of Inquiry. It's gone. Second prize? What is the meaning of this? Many-faced fiend or no, the man spoke true. The Master Goldsmith's eyes cannot be deceived. This sun sphere is clearly a second-rate replica. Preposterous. It's just the dim lighting. Yes, if you'll just step over here. Have you taken ill, friend? You seem to be perspiring most heavily. Let's not be so hasty, friends. I can explain. Hildibrand, he's back. I sold out my honor, joined forces with that odious octopus, all for a false treasure. What a fool I have been. Whatever was I thinking? Do not berate yourself so, Miss Avila. Why, it was exactly as you said, was it not? You were thinking of dear Hegelina, and nothing more. I suppose I was at that. How do you know my sister's name? I assure you, young miss, under no circumstances did I tell you to the Nanawa mines to eavesdrop on your intimately personal dialogue with your beloved sister. You have the right of it. Blinded by this prospect of fortune and fame, I lost sight of myself and what I was truly fighting for. My honor and my sister's trust will not easily be regained, but I will not shirk from the challenge. One mystery still remains. Before the thief had identified the ring as fake, he had already acquired the key to the storeroom. Clearly, the second prize, the Ring of Inquiry, was his target from the start. But why? There must be some pattern to the items the fiend has stolen. A pattern that betrays his true intentions. The Treaty Blade, Azema's virtue, the Ring of Inquiry. All relics with quite a history, or to be more precise, relics from the era of the Beladians. Oh ho, if that is so, the answer is clear as day. The theme means to found Iorzia's greatest museum of Beladian history, pushing up the prices and gouging honest men out of their hard-earned pearl-wayne. Doubtless another one of his cars will appear on the scene to tell us just as much. It's gonna fly past a couple of them now. Is that card massive, or is it a weird perspective? It is massive, okay. No, Briardian! No, he's dead! I have enjoyed our little game, but all good things must come to an end. I shall claim the 4 sacred treasures, and justice shall be served. So this is the thief's final challenge to us. What are these 4 treasures of which he speaks? Where the 4 treasures of Belladia become one, wicked shall be judged in the blazing light of sun. An old legend, little more than a fairy tale at that. And yet it seems the phantom thief believes there is some truth in these words. 4 sacred relics from Belladia, the Warden's justice, lofty words coming from a glorified footpad. One who's winning over the common folk by the day. If rumors are to be believed, it would seem that the tales of a master thief ruffling the feathers of the rich and famous have won the man more than a few admirers. Consider that his targets thus far, an Uldan collector and her hired thugs, a trading mogul in the brass blades, now a mining magnate in the stone torches. Is it any surprise that the sympathies of ordinary Uldans would lie with the perpetrator rather than his victims? Astutely observed, Miss Ellie. A quarry clearly harbors no small degree of resentment for wealth and authority. Might his next target be a member of the syndicate? Perhaps the Sultana herself. Nanamo, no. Leave Nanamo alone. Aha! Then it will be his downfall. For the greater the challenge, the higher I rise. Ahem, just one moment, if you would. Mark my words, you petty faces, there is but one man who shall lay claim to the 4 lost relics of Belladia. And it shall be Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Yes, I'm sure that inspires us all with great confidence. How it's Thunder again. Of course, Godbrand's the one who notices it. Was that? No, what could it be? Ha, methinks Godbert may need a new pair of spectacles. There we go. Oh yeah. Hello again, Nashu. The key to the next case is a mask. Have you ever worn a mask for so long that you forget what you actually looked like? I have. Okay. The chicken! And the goblin! Let's go! How they freeze in midair like that? Talk about a mystery. Oh well, see you next time. Peace. Right. Might come back later to stream the King's Fall run, but that was all for now. So drop a follow. See ya.